Hey you guys, Fastest Past here. Thanks for tuning in. Got a lot of updates on this video. What we'll be talking about this video, we're going to be talking about what happened between Bernice and I, race week, and also everything surrounding that, as well as an update for Carlin Dunne's memorial page on GoFundMe. So stay tuned and check it out. Hey you guys, thank you for tuning in. So a lot to cover in this video. It might be a little lengthy, so sit down, grab a cup of coffee, and enjoy. So glad to be back here in Wisconsin. It's early in the morning and I just wanted to get this out. So behind me you're gonna see Holy Smoke. We're working on that right now just to get ready for a tractor pull we have on Saturday. But I wanted to update you guys on what happened between Bernice and I and the mountain, and also just to kind of update you where she's at, and also the happenings of the race week and how that all went. So let's just start with the tire test weekends went really good. Obviously we came back the week of practice, Tuesday morning, our first day of practice. We were in the upper section. First run went really well. That's our reconnaissance run. We just ran it. And what we do is we just go up. Andy wants to make sure that I'm remembering the corners right. We're going through the corners and everything's sequenced, and that felt really good. And you know, you don't push it at all on that run as well as I don't think anybody else was, because I think we were like second fastest and there's cars a lot faster than me. But the second time up, kind of what we do is go 10% faster, again 10 to 15% faster. It's not meant to break any pace. We're just making sure car feels good. We're getting grip, we think. And so I took off, went down in bottomless pit. That all went well, climbing up out of it, going down in the gravel pit, and she spun at gravel pit just like now and back ended it into the wall. You know, few contributing factors, nothing mechanically broke. Looking at the video, not that I did anything wrong, but it was weird that she gave me no indications of snapping. She's snapped before, not in that area, and I've definitely felt it and been able to counteract that, and we've done well. I know some of the safety crew said they felt like maybe it was some of the gravel and sand kicked up. It was kind of slippery there. They did sweep that up, but we snapped sideways, and your driver just ran out of talent, and we ended up backing it into the side of the cliff. And I'm super thankful. I'm super thankful that it ended that way, and off the other side of the cliff isn't very friendly. And so why has it been 2 weeks since I posted? I think just me talking about my heartbreak and showing you the videos of that kind of paled in comparison as to losing our dear friend to Pikes Peak, Carlin Dunne, in his tragic motorcycle accident on race day. So close to the finish line. And the first thing I want to say is shame on some of you out there in social media who are using Carlin's death to promote your own videos. I've clicked on some of those and they had absolutely nothing to do with Carlin, and so that's just disgusts me. But what we can do to honor Carlin is go to the GoFundMe page that PPIHC set up. I have the link in the description. Go there, please donate to that cause. It's a memorial fund for Carlin. He was a great advocate, a great racer. Got to meet him, super genuine, super nice, super talented, and as Jeff Swartz said, he was kind of our gladiator. And so please contribute to that fund. And in order to honor his memory, I'm going to continue to talk about what happened at Pikes Peak, because Carlin was a racer through and through, and he loved racing just as much as I did. So race week was incredible. Despite the crash, we still got to go to the Porsche meet and greet at Porsche of Colorado Springs. That was a great event Joe organized there. Absolutely incredible to meet so many good fans, so many other fellow racers, you know, George and Bilko and Travis Pastrana and all these other guys that we raced with, just Gustav. All these guys were just great people. Loved meeting them, genuine people. It was great to be able to share some of my story there. Heartbreaking I didn't have Bernice there because she was wadded up and on her way back to Wisconsin. Friday night Fan Fest was incredible. We signed like 850 autographs. I got to pray with over 50 people. We handed out I think 75 Bibles. I don't know how many wristbands, tracks, band Reeve CDs. We handed out all 100 of those. A lot of shirts and hats. and all of John's books. So it was really an incredible night of ministry, an incredible night of just meeting with the fans. And it was cut short at 9 because of lightning. So I told PPIHC, man, you should have a warning label. I felt like a rock star. Any driver that goes there, you feel like a rock star, you feel like a champion, and it was just great. So I'm super thankful for that. So the week really was good, despite my dreams ending. And I was pretty crushed for a while. And I think mainly crushed because of all the hard work, Andy and Jameson and Kevin and everybody else, Brandon and Aaron and Jack and all the KMR team and Shane, just all the hard work everybody put in, and then it ended with us back ending into the side of the mountain. So I know one thing we're going to do is we're going to continue to work on my health issues and overcome those. And be back next year. I appreciate everybody's support, all your kind messages, Instagrams, text messages, emails. Thank you so much for that. And so Bernice right now is getting tore apart. She's pretty much tore apart. We're going after all the things. We're checking all the safety items. We're putting her on the jig, making sure everything's tried and true. It just was too much to do and safely in time for racing action. So we did have to pull the plug on that dream, and my heart broke. I think the other hard part was, we had Dane and the guys from WinStar. They came down and interviewed, and it's hard to talk about it. They're putting together a mini little session for us of our time out at Pikes Peak, which you guys will see. Just a hard time. It just was a hard thing to go through when you have this dream and things were going so well, and in an instant that happens. And what it's really taught me is the journey was far more incredible than probably the dream. And why I say that is, on Sunday it was a pinnacle of really how close the Pikes Peak racing community is when Joe from Porsche of Colorado Springs brought me over to his cruise area. And on the back of David Donahue's car, they put my logos on his wing. And that just, that meant a lot to me. So, and then about a half hour later, I walked by Ty Speed, and another guy met out there. Check him out, Ty Speed. He's got his own shop. He has a BMW, that beautiful gray and orange BMW, and he had put it on his window. And that just meant the world to me that these guys wanted me to go up that hill with them in spirit. And so it just touched me, and it just goes to show that racing community. And yeah, next year is up in the air because of my health concerns. My hope and my feeling is we're beating them, and we're getting there, and we're making ground. So I feel great for the most part, and I really do feel optimistic about it. And guys like Jeff Swart and Travis Pastrana and Joe and all these guys out there, Caleb and Jacob, all these people from other teams, and Ty just encouraging me, and Gustav, him and I made a promise to each other, and so I'm going to make sure he honors that. But our plans, Bernice is coming back, and I want to be the person that's piloting her. And so she's getting some upgrades, she's getting fixed and repaired, and we'll be back out. So what you guys are going to see from me in all this is more of my projects. I got a lot of projects going on, always do. Love cars, been collecting them since I was 10 and a half, and so if it's got wheels, I love dealing with it. And so you'll see more of that. But race day was purely electric. To see my buddy Rich K go up the hill, get second place in his class was incredible. To see Phil Moore break his record, to witness a great like Carlin take off and go up the hill so fast. And yes, tragically ending the way it did. I know he was doing what he loved and what he believed in. And so, again, try to honor that. Please consider funding his memorial through GoFundMe, and again, the link's in the description. The other cool thing is just the racing community that people just reached out. They felt my heart break over me not being able to finish, but watching everybody go up, watching my buddy Ty Speed go up in his BMW, that was incredible. I think he was the last one to make a full run. To see Scott in his F100, that diesel-powered bad boy from Chuckle's Garage, that was cool. All the Porsche teams, all the guys in the club car. It was just great to meet guys like George and Frank and people like that. It was awesome. The Pikes Peak organization, incredibly helpful, kind, organized, and definitely an organization that my heart is just felt with. They're my family, and I believe they've received us as their family along with the rest of the racing organization. So Megan, Dan, Randy, Daniel, Alex, all of them, that whole team, and Lisa, all of them, Marla, all of them, they're just incredible people. And I am just so thankful I got to know them and can consider them friends. And I believe you haven't heard the last of us on Pikes Peak. And so you guys are going to see us get some things together. We're trying to get some races together to get more seat time with Bernice. But again, Saturday we're going to go out tractor pulling, and holy smoke. And so I thought maybe my social media presence would be done after this, but we're going to continue it. We believe the story is not done yet. And just to kind of give you a little bit more insight into this crazy pastor's life. Speaking of pastors, one of my favorite moments of the day was also seeing Lane Schrantz go up the hill. And he's just an awesome dude. He did chapel that morning. Lane is an incredible speaker. He's an incredible driver. And again, he really is the fastest pastor. He's just so humble and nice that he allows me to have the tag fastest pastor. So I just want to thank him for that. If you're in his area, he's got the new campus opening up. This Sunday, I believe, is the grand opening. Check it out. See what he's got going on in Huntsville there. But again, I just thank everybody we race with. My prayers go out to Carlin's family. I just want to thank Andy and all the guys from KMR, all my friends that helped me out and family, and also just Jeff Swart and just the gang for helping me out. So Porsche, Yokohama, Zana Rotor, Tal, all these guys that rallied around us, I greatly appreciate it. So looking forward to what the future has for Bernice and I. Again, look for more videos. I'm going to show you guys some projects we got going on. I have a lot of cars, a lot of projects, and so I think you guys will like them. So God bless you guys, and stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe and like.